Let's go.
The Beat 139.
Let's go.
Featuring Doc, Don Vito, and Keith
What's happening? What's good?
Harlem's #1 show.
Harlem, baby. Harlem. Y'all know how we play. Don Vito, voice for the peoples.
Doc, shake the block. Y'all know what it is.
All right, so we got my man coming out of Brooklyn, right? Bless Biggz. Bless Biggz. I listen to a lot of his music, and he got some fire. So, Bless, tell him where you from, man.
Appreciate that. For Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, man.
Bed-Stuy.
Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn.
Okay. Why they call it Bed-Stuy?
We get money over there. Man.
Okay.
You know, it's a different situation. That ain't the dirty part of Brooklyn. You know what I mean?
There
Shout
you
out
go.
to all parts of it, you know, but we got the greasy, gruddy too, but we got people that's getting
There you
to
go.
it too.
And people want to know.
Bed-Stuy always stay fly. Always has
Bed-Stuy
something to do
fly, man. You know,
Yeah,
shout out
yeah,
to my
yeah.
man too. You know, they got the store out there and everything.
Hey, Bed-Stuy do or die as well, too, man.
Yep, do or die.
You know, Bed-Stuy go hard. I know a lot of dudes from Bed-Stuy from back in the days, you know that, you know.
That's a fact.
So you from Brooklyn. How was life growing up in Bed-Stuy, man?
Well, I'm saying it's a lot different now, man. You know, from basically from when it first started out, you know, it was a different situation. Like, you know, it wasn't no cameras. It was a lot of violence. That's what
Yeah,
Brooklyn
right,
was
right,
known
right.
for. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's been a big transition. You feel what I'm saying? You got to tell me what part you want to start at. Like it's so many transitions.
Yeah, but how was life growing up with you? Like you grew up in the streets,
Me, I was more
playing
like
ball. What you do?
at the beginning. I was more family oriented. It was like it was a few incidents in life that like sent me to the streets. But I was more like I used to want to be a fireman. Believe it or not, like
I ain't nothing wrong with that.
like word, like I really like as a kid, like I had like things that I wanted to do, and then due to life, you feel what I'm saying? That changed that. Unfortunately, you know, we don't have all the circumstances and all of the privileges that other people have. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to deal with life as it comes.
I'm glad you said what you said. Not to cut you off, right? Because you said you grew up, you wanted to be a fireman. You from Bed-Stuy, you know. You from Brooklyn, right?
Yeah.
Brooklyn stand up, right? None of us as kids wanted to go to jail, sell drugs, bust guns, get in gangs. None of us. We all
Fact.
grew up wanting to be. So I wanted to be in the Army because, you know, when I grew up, they had G.I. Joes. We had the little toys,
Yeah,
gift
yeah.
for Christmas. You know what I'm
get
saying?
$1, get 100.
So I got so attracted in a lot. And then back in them days, you see Army flicks all the time.
Yeah, Army flicks was
Yeah.
popular.
Yeah,
It
I'm
was
thinking I
popular
want
back
to
then.
go to the Army, Green Beret. I wasn't going to be no regular Army dude. I was just doing, when I come, niggas got to move out the way. But the back to you was saying that you said you wanted to be a fireman.
Yeah,
Why did you want to be a fireman?
because they was more genuine. Like you know where we from, we didn't really get along or fuck with the cops like that. You feel what I'm saying? So the firemen, they always was doing stuff for the community. You feel what I'm saying? Like when you look at them on the cartoons, they had the Dalmatian with them. You feel what I'm saying and all that. So it's like it was like they showed love. They used to come with the water hose and everything, and then they really was helping people, like really running in. Like it take a lot of bravery to run into a burning house. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. I just respected them more.
Yeah.
They showed more love to us. Like they made it seem like they was for the community. As back then, it felt like even sometimes now still feel like the police be oppressing. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's where that came from.
So Bed-Stuy always been a rough neighborhood,
Fact.
as far as what I know. So did you get caught up in any type of way, or you know, how did you transition or weave your way through Bed-Stuy?
So it was like the way I weaved it for a lot of my younger life. My mother, she moved down south to North Carolina.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? And then as I got back older, I came back up here,
Okay.
like as an older kid,
So
where
you went
I
down
not
there
to
for a
run
few
around
years.
outside by myself or whatever. But I went down south, and it was like I got into stuff down there too. People be thinking that it's just an area. It don't matter. If you go to another place and the area is similar to where you left from, it's gonna be the same outcome with just different people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, because parts of North Carolina get it in too.
No, that's a fact.
100%. Yeah.
Yep. Shout out to Lumberton, Southside Lumberton.
So what you told me from Brooklyn, how was their reaction?
Nah, it was just basically like, you know, everybody gonna want to test you.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna want to test you, and it's like down there, it was like at the time it was more like hands-on. Like they wasn't just shooting niggas down like how it was out here in Brooklyn. It was like, so you gotta get your hands in there. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing what they always say, you can find a Brooklyn nigga anywhere. You
Nah,
on
that's
the
a
moon,
fact.
you gonna find somebody from
Mars
Brooklyn.
is one
No
of them.
matter where you at, you gonna find somebody. Where you
That's a
from?
fact.
Brooklyn.
That's a fact. We try like we always. It's just the way we always was brave enough to travel out.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? We wasn't trying to.
Yeah.
Oh, we go over there. All right, let's go over there. Let's see what it's about.
Yeah.
Oh, it's over here. Let's go over here. That's
Yeah.
kind of like how we was on it.
So, growing up in Brooklyn, you ever join any gangs?
Nah, like some of my peoples did. I didn't knock what they did or whatever, this, that, and the third. But
That
me
wasn't your
personally,
thing.
that wasn't my thing. It didn't make sense to me. It didn't click at the time. I was like, I know all you niggas. I grew up with y'all. What I gotta join a gang for and then have to take orders for somebody when, you know what I mean, we already outside, you feel what I'm saying? So to each his own, but you gotta realize some people coming from a house where they don't have that love, they don't have that family structure, so they're gonna want something like that.
So when you said you know these niggas, do you feel that like I know these niggas where some of these guys that you know like you soft and you looked at like you only gonna pump your chest because you in the gang? Because when you say I know these niggas, that was one of the reasons. Like
that's one of them. That wasn't the whole thing, but that's part of it too.
Yeah.
Because I ran into a lot of people that was in the gangs, even from when I got locked up, like later on in life, and just seeing like how I was just talking to one of the brothers in here earlier. A lot of them didn't even know they couldn't fight. You feel what I'm saying? Because they jumped people so much, or they snuck and sidelined somebody with, so they didn't even realize they couldn't fight until they actually got into a fight. Somebody could fight one-on-one. So it's just like Brooklyn, that era where they used to tie the shoestrings together. You got a box, you got to get your Bible read on. You got to take. They don't do that no more. You know what I mean? We wasn't too ashamed to take the laws. You feel what I'm saying? We could talk about it proudly. Like, oh yeah, so got me the other day. Don't worry, we gonna run that back. You feel what I'm saying? But now, people pride me so much. It's like, man, they like, oh, this nigga embarrassed me. I'm gonna kill this nigga. You feel what I'm saying?
But they say prideful that you know I ain't fighting. That is like a thing where it's pride. Like
That's a fact.
they say it with no like normally you sound crazy saying that. Like I ain't fighting you, nigga. I'm getting my thing.
No.
Like people openly would say that. Before
That's a
it
fact.
looked like saying it back in the days was like you punking out. Now it's like that's the thing.
I seen it
Right
go
now,
both ways.
I can me and you can be beefing. I'm like I ain't fighting you. I'm not gonna be frowned upon as tucking my tail. I'm be looked at like, oh, he telling you gonna get that thing.
Yeah.
Back in the days, you say that people gonna be like, oh shit, like you know what I mean. Now it's like you can openly say, I ain't fighting. I'm not fighting. Nobody don't. It means nothing. Like
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact because it's like it's cool to do the drilling and stuff now.
Yeah.
It's promoted. To do the drilling. I was just looking at something on YouTube not too long ago where it was a dude. It was saying that like in his town, like the girls don't even care about the fly niggas that got the money. They want the nigga who got the most bodies.
Yeah.
Like also like so in certain areas, this is what's being promoted. So it's like
That's
it's
true.
crazy.
That's terrible, man.
But that's true.
That's
like the
a
young
fact.
girls
Like,
now. But that's why
serious.
y'all notice a lot of these young girls getting involved in like beefs and shootings and stuff because they more involved than when we was growing up. They ain't girls that have nothing to do with it. Now these girls is setting dudes up, doing all type stuff, and that's like the thing.
They just had two 14-year-old girls.
They've been doing
Hold
it,
up.
though. They just doing it more. It's like more common now. Back in the days and nowadays, you might hear of a chick, you'll watch her, she'll set you up. But now, them little chicks out there,
There's
they
a
all
lot of
game
them.
out
Yeah, but
there.
see,
what
the
I'm saying.
setting up,
They
the setting up back then, Chuck, and the setting up now is
It's two
different.
different things.
The setting up back then, it was setting up because a dude had bread.
Thank
The
you.
setting up
Thank
now
you.
is setting up the line of niggas up
See-
just to hurt them
see,
because
that's
they,
a fact.
they not getting no money. Girls back in the days that did do that set dude up to get some bread.
Yeah.
You know, girls now setting you up to just
get killed.
Get killed.
For no reason.
Just because they're around you, just to be
They
around
just-
you,
Hey,
there.
yo, them little girls, you hear them on the street now. Suck my dick, nigga.
Yeah, that's their thing.
Suck my dick. Little girls.
Yeah, that's their thing.
Little girls.
Yeah, that's just
And
crazy.
They act like dudes. They be pretty.
Look at how they
girls.
look at how they
But
portraying the New York woman to
Yeah.
be. Look at how they say they talk
Turn his mic
on the internet. You
'Cause
feel what I'm saying?
He's comfortable like that. Just turn his.
So here's the deal, right? So
Cause you comfortable like this.
say you know grew up, it was like fighting and stuff like that. Some dudes they know think they know.
Yeah, it was
they
like
know they knew how to fight.
one of my first cousins. He locked up right now. Free casino. You feel what I'm saying? So it was like me and him, basically, we used to spar like all the time, lasting like the people that was. So it was like we was looking for that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you had to be that way though. You feel what I'm saying? Like we didn't go promoting it. It wasn't like on no bully shit, but you just gotta know how to hold your own. Cause there done been times it's like I done been around people in my personality. It's like I'm cool. So you might even, if we in a good vibe, you might be like, oh, he cool, this, that, and the third. He not really gonna. And then to the situation come, it's like, all right, cool. You feel what I'm saying? Then sometimes it depends the element. You might could tell already, but it's just like these days the kids don't have no reason to kill you, no reason to hate you,
Yeah.
no reason to dislike you, no reason not to support you.
Yeah.
It's just like that's looked at as uncool, like
badge of
like
honor.
dick riding.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
how's you doing? How's you dick riding supporting somebody?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? That's one of the biggest things that I didn't understand that. And then when I look at stuff, all these people that got money, they doing that. Like they helping each other, they supporting each other. So why y'all at the bottom not doing that when y'all need it the most?
Yeah, it's
You
true.
feel what I'm saying? Why you'd rather push somebody back? Even when you see these crews now, they don't protect no more. You feel what I'm saying? You got a crew, you the money maker. We supposed to protect you and hold you down.
Right.
Yeah.
You helping us.
Because once you done, it's like,
Yeah.
we got to figure this shit out.
You gotta figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's crazy,
The
man.
whole dynamic change. Like today on the news, it wasn't today, I think it was yesterday, but it was on the news today. A little girl, 14, stabbed another little girl up.
Yeah, I seen it.
In the
Bronx.
school, right?
Yeah.
And these are two cute little girls, like, they ain't look like they came from a messed up family. They had their hair braided all nice and, you know, they look like some decent little girls, but they got a nice game.
You know why?
No,
Nah, it's on the news.
It's on the regular
But you
news.
know
You
why
turn on the
this is
news tonight,
happening?
you see it. And when you go home, they
I
knifed
seen it.
each,
That was
stabbed
crazy.
in the
That
face,
was
and they
crazy.
all. They ain't just like poked her, like I mean,
they
in the
go-
head. And
they
okay,
go
where
for
you
the
get
kill.
that
And
from?
you know
They
why
go
this
for the kill.
happening?
Two little cute little girls.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
seen
that's
it.
just
Because
crazy.
hate is being promoted.
Yeah.
Hate is being promoted. Like, I'm going to tell you something, like, even though, like, we from the streets or we got hearts. Like, I'm going to give you an example. That lady who got burnt up on the train in New York.
Oh yeah.
I feel like if I had been on that train, she might would have got burnt up something, but she would still been alive.
Right.
I
How
say
they
that
just
too.
filmed her burned to death.
Right.
I
A
said
police officer walking back and forth in the camera.
Right.
How did she die
Right.
from somebody lighting? That's crazy to me.
That's crazy. Yeah.
That's crazy. So
But
it's like the phone is more important than a life now.
It is.
Crazy.
Yo,
It
I
is.
said the same thing. I said, yo, I couldn't have sat there and watched that. No way in hell.
Like that shit get
Nah.
me tight every time I
That
think
shit,
about
yeah.
it. Like,
Me
you
too.
feel what I'm
So
saying?
what
Hey,
happened?
the lady, they burnt it and they watched.
She was sitting on this. She was sitting at the thing, sleep
Where?
on the
on the
train.
train last year.
Word.
This
And the dude
last
set her
burnt her,
on
and nobody
fire.
jumped up to try to put the fire out.
Got burnt.
A whole
Oh, she
body.
died, bro.
She
What you
white.
mean
She
whole
white
body? She
lady.
died. She burnt to death
white lady?
in front of
Yeah, but
everybody
other people
on
was on the
camera.
train and nobody.
She sleep. And she was like 28. She was
Yeah.
young. She's like 28.
No, nobody. And no, look. This the worst thing.
Was lighting it,
The dude that lit on fire, he fanned it and made the fire get bigger.
Yeah.
And
He
everybody
fanned it
saw
and made it. They like everybody sat there and watched him. So it's like,
And you could see
That
it was so
bothered me a
sad.
lot.
And I don't think she's from New York.
nah, I don't even think so. She
Yeah.
wasn't.
She lived out here in New Jersey, they said.
Yeah, I know she wasn't from New York. And
Was
she's
she
just
homeless?
she's walking like this with fire.
She's homeless.
Yeah.
But she wasn't
it
no
don't
crackhead
matter.
or nothing.
It don't
She was
matter.
young. She's like
it's-
28.
That's a
No,
person.
this is
You
what
feel
I'm saying.
saying?
It really, I just asked if she was homeless, but really it don't matter.
Nah, you right.
It's
I was
a
just
human
emphasizing
being.
on that.
No, I'm just saying she's a human being, and just to see a life take. See, you really gotta experience death, man, to understand what that shit is, man. I mean, you really gotta lose something that you love, something, and then you could really feel when you see somebody get murdered or something, you know, like we used to look at that shit like it was nothing. Now when I look at it, I'm like, damn, it's fucked up, man. Yo, they shit.
Yeah, but social media got a lot to do with the way that
People want that content.
these kids' minds
They
is
promote heavy. Man,
their
I
minds is
seen-
burnt out.
That train is dangerous.
I think it was Meek Mill or either it was one of them. One of them younger, but they were saying basically they had music that was positive, and they take it to the labels, and they was trying to push it.
Yeah.
The label like, nah,
Yeah.
we want that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want you. Yeah, you just killed Ray Ray. Yeah, we want
Yeah,
that.
they want
That's what
that.
we want.
But you got to think about who run the labels. Who
Yeah.
run the labels?
That's what they.
Yeah, that's gonna go.
You know who run the
what-
labels, right? And that's the lane they see us in. So that's what they think that's hot. And
They
that's
just
the only
tricked
thing
us
they
out
wanna
of our
accept.
spot, if y'all paying attention.
Of course, that's what it is.
Rap was big. Rap was beating rock and roll and country music, dusting them.
Hey yo, and like, hey yo.
Now look at us now. Like
Yeah.
look at the 4 week because what they did, they promoted all of this negativity because they knew it was gonna crash. You feel what I'm saying? Instead of letting it just be, all right, somebody come out with this freaky song, whatever, let it be just that lane for that. All right, we got this. They made it like.
And then the difference
and
is,
put them on awards and everything.
But the
schools playing it is crazy.
But the difference is the rappers back then, when they was beefing, it was more about I'm better than you. Like
Fact.
MC Shan and
That's what it's
Karis-One,
supposed to be.
It was more like I'm better than you.
That's what
it was
it's
never
supposed to
a
be.
thing where when I see you, I'm coming. And then those dudes ain't like these dudes now is real street dudes. Those dudes wasn't really in the streets. They was just rappers. They start rapping. These new dudes is really in the streets, and they like, oh shit, I could just come out with some drill music. It's easy. You got dudes never rap. They be like, I'm gonna start rapping, and they come out with a beat and say killing, and they talk about the ops. I killed this person, and that shit gonna blow. And so they not real rappers.
They getting paid
but
double.
they real street guys compared to them. So when they see each other, it's really gonna go down.
No,
The labels getting paid
even
double
the
now.
ones that's
Label,
not
they getting
street
insurance.
niggas, even the
That's
ones
crazy. You
that's
hit it
not
right on the
street
nose.
niggas,
They getting paid double.
They be
Yeah.
in that role. Even the ones that's not street niggas that's doing drill music, and they know they ain't kill nobody and do nothing. They get into that role so hard that they really think that's who they are.
So
When
let's.
they saying their music, killing and do, they really think that's who the fuck they are. And I'm gonna tell you something else. And I'm gonna introduce you to them. A lot of them little niggas on TMB, Dale and all them, they from my block. They on YouTube. Man, them niggas is real with that shit. Them niggas ain't playing. I be around them little niggas. Them little niggas is not playing. They drilling for real. And I'm like, yo, my nigga, this shit that real out here? I'm telling you, man. All them little drill niggas, that shit real, man.
It's a waste of life
That's
to
what I
me,
just
man.
said.
So back to your interview, right? So you said you got locked up. What'd you get locked up for?
Got locked up for armed robbery.
Okay. Down bottom or up here?
Up here.
Okay, how that happen?
Basically, it's me and my people. One of my people's. You know what I mean? I can't really talk about it all the way.
They don't get all, you know.
But basically, it was a situation, and you know, it basically happened in the city, and it started out gambling, huh?
Bank or
Nah. It was basically we didn't really deal with law-abiding citizens.
okay.
I ain't gonna front. We used to stick
Got
up
you.
basically like drug dealers,
Yeah.
spots, stuff
They
like
can't
that.
call police.
That's the reason why it's like some of it, you know what I mean? Somebody might be like, hold up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't get all that.
So it's just like, yeah, but with that situation, it was like, that's like a drug too.
Mm-hmm.
So the transition from that, I ain't gonna lie, and it might sound fucked up, but I feel like I wouldn't have changed if I hadn't got locked up.
Mm-hmm.
Cause it was like, that risk, it's enjoying.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like a drug. It's like almost you get into a situation and it almost happened.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Like you almost was, so you like, it's a rush though. So now you feeling like you that good. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's dangerous. That's what's dangerous about that. That's why most of the time the people, if they don't get out of it early enough, they end up getting killed. Because you do get brave enough to be like you trying your handle in situations where you probably shouldn't be trying your handle. You feel what I'm saying?
So your situation, did anybody tell on you?
Yeah.
I figured that because when you said it wasn't law by citizen, not no banks and stuff where he
And
asked you.
and I was
So I
surprised
figured normally with that, once you get
at the
people
level where he was in life. He was from Harlem too, and and I didn't expect, like, that was his last. He pointed out he went to trial on my other co-D. You feel what I'm saying? So
How many
it's
of y'all
like,
was on the case?
It was 4 of us. Word. So it's like he ain't had no remorse. He was he like, yo, I wish they could take you to cuffs. I'm like, why you could have just got it and you saying all that. That's just
Oh, he talking shit?
talking crazy, like proud rat.
He was a clown hall.
Proud rat, man.
So he's a proud rat.
proud rat, man.
So he's sitting there talking like, I wish I could take the cuffs off.
Talking
So he
all
ain't do
that
no
crazy.
time.
He ain't do no time. Well, I think he been locked up like through
No,
his life, but not
I'm
for
saying
that. Nah.
for that.
Nah, he ain't do nothing for that.
He got robbed. What he doing time for?
He ain't doing time for
No, but
And the
see,
whole
every
this the whole
situation's
crazy. The
different.
whole situation was illegal. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna go like I said. I ain't gonna go the way that it did. The whole situation was illegal, and he called the cops. I still got the CD, the 911 call and all that. You feel what I'm saying? Him
No,
and
I
his
asked
man.
that because I know people who told and still did time. I know a lot of people
Nah.
told and still do time. That's
I
a
know
man.
niggas that told and got life.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the ones that told and still get time is the ones
then
that
it's so
got
crazy.
got caught on the case and told to get less
He
time.
told,
but-
and he wasn't
You know what I'm
even
saying?
like in a, like you didn't even get hurt. You feel what I'm saying? You lost something, but you ain't getting no physical.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And you got a big name. You feel what I'm saying? So that was like.
So
crazy.
all his street,
Harlem?
yeah.
all his,
You say he had a big name?
Yeah.
so all his street,
Off record, you gotta tell me who
No,
that
I
is.
definitely will.
so all his street cred just went down the drain, and he was talking shit on it.
And but it's crazy. It's other people that we was dealing with in Harlem. They said they knew, like they know, like that.
And they don't care.
Like it ain't like they don't care, but like they don't fuck with them like that. But then some of them do business with them. They be like, he ain't telling on them. You know how some people
Yeah,
is just
yeah,
like
Yeah,
that.
that's how they be talking.
Like, so he was a real big heavy gambler.
So y'all went to trial.
Yeah.
You say he was big, heavy.
So-
No, we copped me and 3 of me and 2 other my codies. We copped out.
But y'all copped out too.
Copped out to 8 flat.
And the other one with the trial, how many you got? 20?
He's still in. He got 2 more to do. He got 27.
Damn.
Yeah, it's an illegal sentence. We got a situation going with that too. It's like with him, they wanted him, and he did the least out of everything. You feel what I'm saying? But it was like it's a little deeper stuff with like his father and everything, and he just passed away too. Like they've been like going after their family for a while, so it's. But
So he had 27. Y'all.
Yeah.
So why he ain't cop out?
he was gonna cop out, and then at the last minute, listening to family members, he wanted to try it because he looking at it like this. And I told him, I said, listen. That nigga came to every hearing. Fuck just the witchcraft. He came to every hearing. He's coming to trial.
Yeah.
And sure behold,
So you know he
came to
probably
trial.
thought, cause you say he did the least out of all 4 of y'all.
Yeah, it
Even
was just
the
a
dude
driver.
that rat, he did the least.
Yeah,
so
but
he probably
let,
felt.
but he let
can't-
his family get into his.
No, but he
head.
probably
Yeah.
felt that I did the least, man. I just drove the car.
No, but not just that. Adding on to what you saying, his family got into his ears. His family something else. Cause family start telling you that you start listening.
And he
But
had a
family
clean
don't know
record.
how this thing go.
Like the lawsuit
And-
behind
and
that.
the
would be
family can
crazy.
jam
He had a
you,
clean
you know, 'cause
record. There's no
you
way.
know what I mean?
20. That's an illegal sentence. He
Yeah,
should
he
have
should
got
have
no
got
more
20
than
for
15.
robbery.
He should have got no more than 15.
That's a lot for robbery.
And he should have got like 5 for his first offense, and
That's
nobody got
murder.
hurt.
Nobody got hurt.
Let me
Nobody
get
got
right.
hurt.
And y'all
Nobody
ain't get
got
caught with no
murdered.
guns.
Nobody got hurt. Nobody got hurt, bro.
They gave him
Fucking
murder.
shot.
And y'all
Nobody
ain't
got
get
hurt.
caught with no guns.
Huh?
Y'all ain't get caught with no guns.
Nah, everybody got caught with
That's
it.
5
Four people,
times,
4 guns.
27 years.
Oh, so y'all got caught? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought y'all got away and
But
then
the
gun
homie
ain't
told.
over
Nah.
5 years.
No, but I thought somebody. I thought they got away and then he told. When you say he told, that's what
Nah,
I'm
he
thinking.
told we didn't even know he was following us on the phone with the police. We had a high
Oh,
speed
so he
chase
must
and
have
all
caught
that.
another case and then put them.
No,
on
this
that.
is the same. Everything the same night. After we booked them and everything, we headed back to Brooklyn to stand the third. They're following us in the car on the phone with the police. You feel what I'm saying? So the police, they pulled up on us in unmarked cars. So we didn't even know that was police at first. They didn't put no siren on it. No, we was about to, you know what I mean? But we got up out of there. You feel what I'm saying? And they chased us. They caught us in like Midtown, crashed in Midtown and everything. So that's basically the only thing
made
we
the
was
news.
doing yeah, it made the news. It definitely made the news. They talk about it. They was saying all the money got thrown in the air. We was trying to throw people off while we was running and stuff. So it was.
So you
It's a
so
crazy
you
situation.
got 8 flat.
Yeah, I got an 8 flat.
So it was 4 of y'all
Before everybody got 8 flat, he the only one that.
because he went to trial.
Yeah.
And the
How
other one
much
told.
y'all came off with about?
Huh? We ain't even get to
Ain't
count
get
it.
to get the count.
We ain't even get to count it.
They ain't get to
Nah,
count
it was a good
But he
little
ain't get a
bit,
chance
but
to
we didn't
count
get
it.
to count it.
Cause he remember he said they was on their way home.
We on the way home. The shit is like we ain't even take nothing for
Y'all
that.
just knew y'all was getting ready to go to the next.
And then, but that's see now when that happened, we figuring we just got once we seen the police chasing, we thinking we did something wrong or they seen something with standing third. Cause the last thing we was thinking is he called and sent them. You feel what I'm saying?
Niggas behind y'all in the
They
car.
had us on the ground after when they caught us, cuffed on the ground. I think it came right there, like.
Oh, he with it.
That's when I'm talking about. He was
He
like,
all
yo,
over the
I
line.
wish they could take y'all out of the cuffs. I'm like, we like what?
He all over
Take
the
us out of
line.
the cuffs. Like we could have dealt with this a different way then.
Yeah.
This is your way of dealing with it.
Yo, that's
He
crazy.
could've cut y'all off and say, yo, let's get it in.
That's
He
crazy.
gonna wait till the police there talking about take the cuffs off.
So
Where you
it's
went up
crazy.
north, where you was at?
We went to Wyoming. Cause I was on the island for a minute fighting. So by the time I went to Wyoming, it was less than 7 years.
Yeah.
I was on the island for like I think like 2.5, 3 years. So
So you still heavy contact with your Cody? Y'all be
Of
looking
course.
out for him?
call every day. Call every
Send
day.
him- send him-
Talking to his lawyer. We actually, cause it's a movement that's in now, we trying to actually get him out a little earlier than the 2 years. So
He never supposed to got no 27.
exactly. So that's the reason why the lawyers
lot
are
of time for
so
that.
it's gonna be so on it because that's crazy. It was around about election time. But then the judge who did it, he's retired now, and he had a lawsuit behind a lot of the stuff. And I forgot. I think it was one of the district attorney. I think he passed or whatever. They found some dirty stuff on him too. So that was all in the favor at that time. Because that definitely was. Even when I had got locked up for a situation after that, and they was looking at my record, and they looked at it, and they was like, damn. They was like, you get all that time for that? Word, like, nobody got shot?
Yeah.
Word, nobody got pissed? Word, like,
Yeah.
they like, damn, that was crazy, so.
Yeah, he definitely gonna beat it.
Yeah, they gave y'all a lot of time for that. Y'all had him. They caught
And they
him.
said, too, if it had been in Brooklyn, it wouldn't have been that
Y'all
much
caught
time.
him.
Yeah, when you get caught, that matters.
Manhattan.
It matters.
Yeah, downtown.
It
Downtown
matters.
too?
Yeah.
It matters.
Midtown.
Midtown.
Yeah.
That's where all the Brooklyn niggas go rob, snatch diamonds and all that back.
But nah, we was coming back from Harlem. That's just the chase and ended there. That's where we crashed at.
Yeah,
That's why I
the
made
robbery
moves
took
and
place in
everything.
in
It
Harlem,
was
and they
like all the
got
white people
Yeah.
running into
High speed
people going
chase
for
type
yeah,
of
so
thing.
yeah. So
Yeah, so when you was in there, did you start writing rhymes and all that when you was in there?
that's a fact. That's a fact. That's when I started like really. Cause before that, I was basically like I was just playing with it like freestyling. Like somebody hit a beat, it's coming off the head. You know what I mean? Just playing around with it. It's crazy. I done took off from that so long. I don't even freestyle the way I used to. Cause I done got so much into the writing. But facts. That's how it started. That's how
Yeah, cause you got a lot of idle time.
yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Got a lot of time to read,
Yeah.
to find yourself.
Right.
It's a lot of time, but ain't gonna front. The first few years was like that gladiator, cause you come up with a certain mentality.
Yeah, you
You
gotta
feel what I'm
get in.
saying? But then you run into people like, you know what I mean? Shout out to my man JB. I ran into him up north, and I haven't met a human like him in my life to this day. This nigga used to read like the encyclopedias and the dictionaries and the maps in New York, and he knew that shit by heart, vividly. I used to go to any page, like that shit was so amazing to me. I say the word, some shit I probably can't even pronounce. He be like, you pronounce it right, such and such and such. When he try to style, he'll say 2 quotations at the end. Like, even a word, like that shit was crazy. I never met a human like that. Like,
How long he been down?
He was locked up 32 years before I got in. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So but still, like, even in that amount of time, like, I know people that it's other people that been in there longer than him. To know that, like, everybody used to go to him and it'd be accurate. He hadn't been in the street in all that time. He could tell you where everything is at. The map. He could tell you where everything at by name, stores. He used to.
And like you say, he been.
I
locked
never
up.
met a person like him, and his charge was crazy. And that's the only thing he ever broke the law. What he locked up for is the only time he say he ever broke the law in his life. But
And
it's
they
like crazy.
they gave him life.
Nah, they didn't give him life. I actually think he was gonna come home. You probably could look at his case up too. That shit happened in the Bronx. He was with a Jewish girl, and she cheated on him. and he cut her pussy out while she was alive and threw the shit out the window.
No.
Like word.
I ain't funny, but
Like
God.
on some real shit,
damn.
like you can look that up, like word.
Everybody said talk. Jay, turn his mic all the way up. So I told you earlier. Cause
Oh, all right, my fault, my bad. I lean back up.
yeah,
But yeah,
I
that
know
was
you
crazy.
comfortable. That's why I want to. Cause since you was comfortable.
Yeah,
Alright.
you
Copy.
see how these
Cause
niggas
people
is?
saying talk to the
When
mic.
you start talking about cutting pussies off, that nigga say, hold up, pull up a little bit, make sure it's not.
Nah, cause they want the head. It caught
Oh,
their
no,
attention.
you know I'm silly.
Nah, but you know that's just some crazy stuff.
that's
Like I
some
ran
crazy-
into.
Listen, a V. You heard what he said?
Yeah, I'm trying to
Yeah, that's-
digest this shit right now. That's why I ain't saying that.
Hold on, so
Oh,
he
so
had a
I'm
Jewish
pitching this shit
girlfriend.
straight.
Jewish girlfriend. That's why I made so
That's why I
big.
said-
She white girl.
You gotta
do
have a
some
hell of
shit
a
like
mind.
that.
Cut her
Like,
pussy off.
yeah, that shit was like she had a crazy
And threw
crazy
it.
case. Threw it out
That's
the window.
fucking crazy.
Yeah, she gone. That's
She
what
asked
you-
if she
she was
dead.
alive. She ain't gonna eat. That would have been some type of salt.
She want to be dead.
Yeah.
You ain't got no
She
vagina no more. You
she
might as well be
bled
dead.
like crazy.
Yeah.
She bled out.
So that was
told me that story.
that was the only. I think I told her before. Nah, I think I told her that before. But it's just crazy. Like you run into like some of the craziest stuff. That's why I was like, I heard they changing up a lot of stuff now in the.
And so
in the
he got
system
about
now.
50 years.
I think he had an L, 2 L. I think he ended up getting parole. He was doing a lot of them programs, and he boxed and all that too. That was a crazy thing. He boxed and all that, crazy nice, but like big dude, but like humble, man, no aggression. Like I said, like that was he was explaining. He was like always emphasized on that. That was the only time he was so in love with her. I guess he went into a rage. He was like, he didn't, after it finished, he don't even remember doing it.
But
Yeah, he a big dude.
See, but like you said, you said that's the only thing he might never cheat on her. He probably didn't. You do that, you ain't cheat. He ain't cheat on her. He probably was
doubt it.
faithful to her.
She was Jewish.
But that's a small, Jewish dude, a Jewish girl.
Damn. I wonder how that look. You just drive by and the whole pussy on the floor and you just look at.
You probably not even gonna know what
You
it
ain't gonna
is.
know what
'Cause
it
it's all
is. You
bloody
ain't
and
gonna know what it
everything.
is. You ain't gonna know. Nah, you ain't gonna know what that is.
Once it come off, it don't
You
look
ain't
the
gonna know
same.
what that ain't look the same.
Yeah.
You ain't even thinking that.
That's
So,
crazy.
damn. So you, y'all got cool. So when he talked about the case, I knew he was like, wow.
Yeah.
He said he just blacked out. He don't remember.
Yeah, he was like that shit like crushed him. Like,
You know it's gonna be hard because every time you go to board, they're gonna hit him.
nah, I think he home now.
Oh, you think you not
Yeah,
sure?
I think he home because right before they send him to another spot, he got approved for the puppy program. And then
What's
since
that?
I've been,
What's the puppy
The
program?
puppy program is basically where they give you a dog.
Yeah, the dog, you know about
It's a real puppy.
Yeah, got
like,
him
you
on
training
stage,
it
I hope they
for
gave
the-
him
for
a
the-
boy.
for the,
and
They had the puppy program. They had the puppy program in Fairton too. Niggas
they
had
did?
dogs.
I ain't know.
Was
that.
in Fairton they had dogs? You know about you was in Fairton, right?
I can't hear you.
You was in Fairton?
Yeah.
They had the
Yeah,
puppy
my
program in there.
My second day.
Dudes had dogs in
No,
there. and
when
everything.
I was in Ohio, they had that.
Yeah, now they
They,
got the
got,
puppy
they
program.
wouldn't let me in the program because they said
Yeah.
it was violence.
You take you
Yeah, they
care
had a-
for
they
the
had a
dogs.
first-
You do all that's a program.
Oh wow.
But now they got a lot of programs. Depends on the jail that you live.
Yeah.
So
that you live in.
basically, by them giving the puppy program, that means he's kind of out the door.
Yeah, basically.
'Cause they don't do that for people who
Yeah,
not-
they- and he actually like he did the the thing that got up they call YAP. I did that also. That's like where they had the kids come in, you talk to the kids and all that. So I
Scared
did
straight
that.
type of thing.
Yeah, scared straight type.
But
of
then
thing.
the
It's called YAP.
security, the guards probably was saying that he's smart, he read all the time.
It's
So
like you got to think about it. Only fights he had in jail, and you can look at the statements like it was defending himself. It was like somebody, cause he really like even though he big and everything, the way he start acting. So somebody else at the wild, they might think, man, this nigga just standing there.
Big soft nigga.
Yeah, and he boxed and everything like word, like nice. Word, but he just not on no violence, nothing like that. Like word. I done seen dudes curse him out and say like he wanted them like he could have easily
ignored
knocked them out.
He just ignored him.
He's just like looking at as long as they don't touch him, like he just
Oh, he
like,
one of
on
those.
some- yeah, like
He OG.
you can go ahead and say all that as long as you don't touch
You had
me,
a friend of
you
mine
good.
like that. He got the crazy hands. His hands is like big ass hands, man. And he's the nicest guy in the world. Named Larry. He's a DJ. Oh, you know Larry, man. Larry was like that. Larry had one punch, Jay. Yeah, Larry. They be bonded. He even let you touch him every now and then. Yo, stop, man. Yo, I don't want to fight, man. He'll tell you, I don't want to fight, man. I don't want to fight. And then you hit him, you mess him one time too many, boom, and he gone. And he'll lean over you. I told you I didn't want to fight. I told you, that's why I didn't want to fight. Yo, that's what he'll do. Yo, Larry was that. You know Larry live in your building in Johnson. He'll tell you straight, and once he knock you out, I told you I didn't want to fight.
I told you to leave me alone.
One punch.
That's like the nigga.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Gone.
It's kind of like my man.
And the nicest guy.
You know, baby.
He's the coolest dude in the world. He ain't on that type of
That's
time.
the dude. Baby boy did that at the end of
But
the
once
day.
he-
I told you he bumping.
Once he hit
Nah,
you,
it's a lot of legends.
we call
jail.
him
You gotta
One Punch
realize,
Larry, man.
Them dudes is training every day.
It's
They training every day. Like even when I first came home, I was 215 pounds. You feel what I'm saying? Like nobody fat at all. Like we was working out like 3 times a day in the spots that we was in. So it's like you don't even feel the same. Like, you know what I mean? On some real shit. Like when I first came home, like my fatty was like, damn, this shit just so tight and hard. Just no homo. You know what I mean?
Calisthenics.
Word. They'd be like, yo, just from working out so hard and just playing with people, you don't even know your strength. So it was like, it'd be like that. Like, and a lot of them dudes for being from years and working in and seeing them fight. Like you see like some of the people that been in there, like you see them, like you probably never seen them fight, and it finally happened. The CEOs can't even break it up. They gotta like mace them or like hit them with the rubber
But
bullets.
sometimes the CEOs let you get 5 minutes though. They should tell us.
facts.
They be like, yo, 5 minutes. Y'all go ahead 5 minutes. When I say stop, stop. And you go over there and get it in.
Yeah, that's a
you know
fact.
what I'm saying? And then they break it up. So you
Wyoming-
ain't get yours, you gotta handle it, but 5 minutes.
Wyoming was
You know what
like
I'm
that too. They had the highest cutting rate for like 5 years straight, and then
minutes, I was praying the
the-
police broke and shit.
it don't even. You can get stabbed or something in Wyoming. It don't even stop movement.
To work on it.
Yeah, that's
Like,
when you know
that's
something
when
wild.
that's when you know it's
That's
wild.
when you know it's wild. They don't stop.
It don't even
moving.
stop movement. I done seen niggas running leak and run to the police. Yo, who did it? They don't say who did. All right, go to the infirmary. You can walk. If you can't walk, we gotta call the. You know what I mean? They let you know that you're gonna have to wait for the van to come and get you. Like they ain't even stressed. They don't stop no basketball games.
yeah.
No, Wyoming was different. Now that walk from the back to the front, it's like if you're on the west side, it's like a walk all the way to Chad. It's a mile, like a mile there and a mile back. That's where they had to put a guard in the middle to stand there like.
That's where it go down at.
Cause it's still so
mile,
long, it
yeah.
still go crazy.
Yeah, mile.
So when the child coming out and it's so crazy, we used to be making jokes, niggas. It'd be hot dog day, pizza day. You feel what I'm saying, or something like that. Everybody coming outside, they like checking out. They like, oh boy, coming out today. You know he coming out today. Yeah, word. And sure enough, you see them. They try to come with a hoodie. They trying to come get that.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, oh, we got him. Like, it's crazy. So it's like.
trying to slip out to get
It's a
that
different.
bird.
It's a different.
I said a
like-
mile long. One cop, even half that.
Mile is long, man.
A mile is long.
Mile is long.
A mile is long.
That was an experience that
Real now.
that made me appreciate a lot of things as being a free man. You feel what I'm saying? Being able to have the opportunity to make my own choices again. You feel what I'm saying? And
Just
that makes-
appreciate your freedom
just
itself.
appreciate your freedom. Just going outside.
Open your own
Nah, I
refrigerator,
mean-
sleeping in your own bed.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
You feel what I'm saying?
Choosing
Like-
your own food and just regular
Your own
stuff.
clothes, yeah.
The regular stuff. Being, seeing your family, seeing
Yeah,
your
that's a
girl.
fact.
Just regular stuff.
That's
You know
a
what I mean?
fact.
But you know what though? When you being in them type of places, right? Because I was in Clinton, right? You be a little wired up a little bit for a little while, man, because you don't realize it. I used to be doing stuff, man, and then realize I did it, man. I still had a grudge on me, man. Like I still had it in me. And yo, V, chill, man. They ain't on that type of time. Like you couldn't come around me with your hands in your pocket. Even sometimes me and Doc Barry right now, like yo, man, I don't like dudes be standing around like that. Right? I be standing certain little things, because when you come around a dude with your hands in your pocket, and there you think a dude got something on him.
Nah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So, like when you came home, your family said you was tight and all that type of stuff. How did you transition is where I'm going at? How
Like,
did you?
like I kind
You
of
wrote rap
recognize.
songs. You came home. You said changed you. So how did it change?
It changed me. Like I said, it made me see stuff. It made me value stuff more. It made me value family. It made me, like some people, it get more upset. But it made me, I sat back and I looked at myself and I looked at like the parts I played into things. Even with some things that I used to blame other people. You know what I mean? Sometimes we blame other people, but it was our fault for not looking at it if we got the knowledge and we got the awareness, because everybody don't have that. A lot of people think that just because I was telling Chuck that, like I was telling like certain things that people have naturally, and you would think everybody, you'd be like, why he can't get this, man? It's simple. It's simple to you,
Right.
Because it clicked the way you're
Yeah.
structured, the way you program. It's simple to you, but it's to somebody else. It's like a bunch of words that don't make no sense. You feel what I'm saying? So people got to learn how to embrace their strengths and use them. God give people talents. So then when you waste that talent that God gave you, it's like he looking at you like, nigga, what you don't ask me. I gave you this, you don't even want to utilize that. Because a lot of times people see things that other people doing, and then they be like, oh, I want to do this, so I want to do that. You feel what I'm saying? When, no, you got your gift, and once you shine a light on it, it's gonna, you know what I mean, reflect the same way as everybody else reflecting. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like it used to be, everybody used to have more individuality. Now it's like as soon as somebody do something that's hot, a million people want to do it, so they get dead. It's dead so quick.
Social media again.
New York used to
open
be
up
like
the
the trendsetters.
Yeah, New York,
and stuff like that. Like word, like we used to.
That's
be
the
like,
shit that bothered me the most with New York, man. It's like New York copy everything. Like, god damn.
and that's
It's
crazy.
frustrating. And I don't know how old you is, but I know in our time, you go down south and you say you're from New York, anywhere outside of New York, you Connecticut, you don't have to be far. You say you're from New York, you get the red carpet.
Yeah,
now it's like
that's a fact. Yeah, it's
you could be out of town and land somewhere
you
you
gotta
from.
realize-
Dudes
I'll tell you what play a
dudes
lot.
are caught up, and some places done passed us on the real.
Yeah.
You gotta realize this,
You know what I'm
right?
saying, Chuck? Some places
got
done-
social
done
media.
passed us.
You got social media.
Yeah, you ain't gotta
so
go
it's
nowhere
like it's
anymore.
nothing that's gonna really fascinate because you can, even if you ain't there, you seen it.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So now the only thing, the next thing to do is just to go there. It's like Dubai. I done seen so much of Dubai. It's like I know what to expect when I get there, but I never been there.
Yeah, that's true.
As
You
of
do kinda
before, you
know,
just
yeah.
hear about it. You see a couple pictures on a flyer.
Yeah.
You like I want to go to
You
everything.
gotta
Is like
figure it out.
fascinating.
Now you kind of
It's kind of like anything. You can talk to your phone. You can learn a language in a couple of weeks.
That's
You feel what I'm
true.
saying?
It's like
Well, we come from an era where you had to figure it out.
You had to figure it out, and that brings structure.
Right.
That makes you cherish certain things. That's the reason why the music sounded different.
Right.
They had to sit there and think.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you wasn't just thinking, you was thinking about what he just did. I got a top that like, damn, that shit was fire what he just did. I gotta beat that. Yo, hold on, I gotta go out. Now that ain't good enough. I gotta do this right. They don't do that no more.
So I like the hat you got on, right? It says
Oh,
Godspeed,
Godspeed,
right?
yeah.
So
that's your clothing line.
Nah, this clothing line is out. They said
well, I like the
Godspeed.
hat though. So how
Man,
what's your
120
what's your
Shut it like that.
relation
It
with
was they
God?
charged for.
What's your relationship with God?
I'm Muslim.
Okay.
So it's a loss.
One God, so let's
yeah,
talk
still
about
one
it.
God. So a lot of people get it confused. They think when you say Christian and Muslim, they think, oh, Allah is this person and God is this person. It's not. It's one person. It's
One-
just
yeah.
even Christian. A lot of people don't even know this. Even Christianity, the original language is Hebrew. A lot of the words that they use is not even. You can't even say it in Hebrew.
Farrakhan talk
Like
about
you
all
can't.
the
There's
time.
no G's in Hebrew.
Right.
So it's not even God, it's Lord. You know what I mean? A savior. You feel what I'm saying? God came from the Greek.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? That's a difference. That's like the mythical, the gods that's in the. But it just was so the way the white people forced certain things on us during slavery. You feel what I'm saying? Like I was just breaking a little bit of stuff down, but not all the way. I was telling my wife about the Moors and everything. It's like it's a lot of stuff that we not. We come from greatness. We taught civilization. You feel what I'm saying? So
But you know, it's amazing. Your wife is Christian and you Muslim.
I know everybody say
See
that.
but that goes amazing. You know why? And I respect that. You respecting whoever she is, and she respecting you. That's amazing. 'Cause normally you don't see that. Like a full-fledged
'Cause a lot of
Muslim
people
to
don't
the
know.
full-fledged
Can I say
Christian.
something?
Muslims believe in the Quran, they believe in the Torah, they believe in the scrolls, they believe in all of those books. They just don't follow all of the new ones. Like the original Bible, you understand? Like Babylon, just the original Bible, the original scrolls, because it's been tampered with so much. Quran is the only book that hasn't been changed from its original form. You feel what I'm saying? It's still the same.
But let me ask you, because it's amazing. So, okay, she go to church on Sunday, you go to your mosque. Do y'all ever like try to go, like you try to like impose your beliefs on her?
Sometimes she
try to-
asks me stuff. It's like, nah, I don't try to force her, impose, and she don't do that. Actually, sometimes we don't talk and we disagree on certain things when it comes to that. But far as with Islam, we don't force anything on a person. You feel what I'm saying? Like we try to lead by example, and then you come willingly. You feel what I'm saying? Because like you said, it's fake. Like some people in certain families, that's the reason why even in Islam, as a Muslim, your child is not officially, you know what I mean, Muslim until they like 12 or 13, they take the Shahada. You know what I mean? Some people like, I was born Muslim, all right, cool, but I'm talking about when you la ilaha illallah yourself and you bear witness yourself, then that's when you're taking responsibility. It's kind of like you following your parents up until that point. You feel what I'm saying?
So let me say this. Y'all have kids together?
No, we don't have any kids yet.
So see, that what I think how would that work? Now if y'all having kids.
But at the same, they have the option to choose.
Correct.
They have the option to choose what path they want to go. Like, it's not forced. They're gonna see what she's doing. They're gonna see what I'm doing, and then it don't even necessarily mean that someone's doing something better or someone's doing it. Yeah. It's just that individual. Everybody has, you know what I mean? They have.
It's better to do it that way anyway. Not to cut you off. The option to choose, because I grew up in the church, right? Baptist church, 145th convent. Went to Sunday school. My mom's, I went through it all. That's how I grew up for a while. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't get it. I didn't get it because my mother had me doing it. I didn't want to do it. I'm doing what she wanted me to do. So I didn't really get it. Now I got people around me who get it, and I'm wondering what's wrong with me. I'm laughing and playing all the time, and she, telling me quiet and smack me upside my head. I don't get it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, Ma. But as I got older, I start getting it. Because like you said, the gravitation to choose and the acceptance of it, it hit me later. But I always had it in my mind, but I never felt nothing.
Because
you know
it's like, it depends on the church or the mosque, how it's delivered too from when you're younger. Because you got some people that's stern, they saying the right things, but it's just not the way that they deliver it is not attractive, as to say. As you have some people that could be saying the same thing, but the delivery and
delivery means everything. You know, I said that there's a difference between Baptist church and Catholic.
Yeah.
Cause see, Baptist church, they speak more how we speaking like right now.
Yeah.
Opposed to Catholic is more scriptures and stuff. Like they're gonna hit you all day with that.
That's a fact.
Baptists, they talk more about like real life situations. They say something like, yo, like in a marriage, you got to give it, and it's more relatable.
And a lot of people don't even know, because I just heard a lot of people be like, yo, I'm not Muslim because they got too many rules, they got this, that, and the third. It's actually more rules in Christianity. It's just people they just looking over it. A lot of people never really read the book. So I read the whole book. You feel what I'm saying? I haven't read the Quran all the way through word for word. I've read for the most part, but with the Bible, and there's a section where they got forbidden foods and everything, all the way to they dress. Like, women not supposed to wear pants. Women not supposed to do like certain topics. They're supposed to wear dresses, certain way they're supposed to carry it. So that's what the Bible's rules. You're not supposed to eat pork. You're not supposed to eat fish that don't got scales. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, fish that don't got scales. Birds that can't fly. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, birds that can fly. You're not supposed to eat birds that can't fly. You're not supposed to eat the animals that got the split in the hoof.
And just not only that, like even
seafood, scavengers. It's a lot of stuff.
Even though like the LGB, they don't condone that.
Who?
Christian.
No, I know. Then the real Christianity, like
they don't. They don't.
A lot of people don't know about the Sodom and Gomorrah. That's why it's a touchy situation, because that community got so much pull now. It's like they trying to. You remember when they was trying to? I don't know if you remember. It was on the news. They were trying to change his and her out of the Bible. Take that. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like, he destroyed the whole city behind that, Sodom and Gomorrah. Yeah. That's like I said, I studied a lot of that stuff, so I know on the Christian side and I know on the Muslim side.
Yeah,
so
I did the same thing.
That's what I get from my mother.
I did the same thing.
Your mother Muslim?
No, my mother, she was Christian. I got the Christian part from her. When I was younger, she bought me basically a series of books for the Bible. So I had to learn it, like I had to read it. So it was like I knew all the stories and stuff before I was even like a teenager. So
I did the same thing. I read it from Genesis all the way to Revelation.
Yeah.
Cause like, reason
That's
why I
front-
read it,
that's
it took
front
me
to end.
11 months to read. And I had a pen and a pad. And the reason why it took 11 months, cause stuff be hitting you. Be like, oh shit.
It's
And you
actually
gotta
a good
write
story,
it. You
bro.
can't continue. You gotta absorb it. You can't read it like a regular book. It took me 11 months. But hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't
Real
read
quick,
it like
Chuck.
a regular
Nah,
book.
you couldn't.
You can't.
I had a lot of stuff written down, right?
You know the Quran is almost identical. It's only a few things. It's
Yeah,
different.
Farrakhan talk about it like
Yeah.
that. He said the same thing. But hear what I'm saying? The point I'm trying to make is that the reason why I read it from start to finish, because whenever you go to church, right, or you talk, or pastor, preach, whatever you want to call it, imam, whatever, they always hit this part, then they hit that part, then they hit this part. Once 1 minute I'm here with you, next minute you lost me because I don't know what that part was, because I ain't get to that. So now I'm lost. So I stayed lost. So one day I was like, you know what, man, I'm just gonna read the whole Bible, man. And I was away.
Yeah.
It's a perfect time, man.
It's a perfect
in
time.
college, right? So I read the whole joint, but and I read it from beginning
in
to the end.
college?
I was in college, bro.
You know the college.
I wasn't in the super college, but I was in college. Yeah. I wasn't in the super college like you, but I've been a few universities. You know what I'm saying? But a real talk, I read it from beginning to end. Now I can understand everything, and I'm real fluent with it, and I'm always in tune because I know it all, bro. And I dissected the whole thing, like, because it had me intrigued, man. Like a lot of things we doing now, they was doing back then.
Can I say
You don't even
See,
know
most-
it. Like,
most
this
humans-
stuff ain't new,
most
doc.
humans don't
It's just
even
a
know their
different
real
day and time.
purpose.
Shit ain't new, man.
Most humans don't even know their
The
real
Bible-
purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
is gangster.
Who
Read
is
the
it
Bible.
gangster?
Listen,
All of them
read
books
the-
is gangster.
Jesus was
They
a
put
gangster.
work in back in them days.
King
I should like compared to what they
King
did.
David.
shit's crazy.
Word. You right. They put
King
work in.
David. Listen, you gotta listen to him. Like you
I
look
know.
at King Solomon.
They went to war.
He asked God to give him wisdom. See, Solomon was the smart one. He asked God to give him wisdom. With wisdom, you could build this. You could do anything with wisdom. And that's what he asked God for. That's why his kingdom was great. King David, which was his father, was the war king. King David was the one that got in the paint with the soldiers. That's why I love King David. But for the most part, like,
Yeah, that's my favorite too, David. 'Cause
like the
David and
Bible,
Goliath.
It's something in the Bible.
Yeah, that's crazy. Those are my two.
If each
David and
one of
Goliath
us-
and
David, yeah,
Samson.
yeah.
You know, look,
yeah.
It's each one of us.
That's the ones you hear about the most.
Yeah.
If
You
each
always hear
one
about
of us
David.
was to read something in the Bible, if each one of us was to take the same chapter and read it,
It go do with a
each
different
one of us would get
interpretation.
a different
Interpretation.
interpretation.
100%. Yeah.
Because when you read the Bible, you can't read it like a book. You gotta
You
pray
can't.
over the Bible before you read.
You
it.
cannot read it
You
like
gotta
a book.
ask God to show you what He want to show you in that book.
I used to read books in 11 days. It took me 11 months to read it. I just told you. 11 months.
Yeah, you
Because I had to keep writing because,
You have to understand it.
yo, I'm reading stuff in it, right?
Yeah.
In the stuff I'm reading in certain sections, certain chapters, it's the stuff that we doing today. I'm like, yo, hold up.
That's a fact.
Hold up. Yo, we doing this now. They've been doing that, but as time go on and on and on, the world evolves. But yo, that's real. The books is real. But the only thing about some of the books, I say all of the books have been semi-tampered because it's written by man. And man always used, just like you just said, and we all read the Quran or the Torah, forget the Bible. We're going to get different interpretations. So what I see, yo, Doc, he just punched whole shorty in the nose. Nah, nigga, look like he just punched him in the forehead to me. Chuck said, nah, he see his lip, he bust him in the lip. We all see different, and this what you write. You know what I'm saying, though? So that's what them stories in different chapters of the book were wrote by different people, but they got their own perception.
Hit the likes up, y'all. Hit the like button.
It's a guideline, man, to me.
Each
Guideline
book-
to God, you know what I'm
Each
saying?
book
And
is
you
divided
got
as
to
a
put it in your
name.
life the way you put it, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
Each
a fact.
book in the Bible has a name on it.
Yeah.
Each book, the book of Solomon, Solomon 1 and 2, right? Job, Ruth.
Job's story was serious too.
Look, Ruth, Esther. Look, I could name all the books. There's 60,
Noah.
66 books in the Bible. I read all of them. Now, and then it got something in there, like you said, something in there for everybody.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if you ain't reading, it got I don't knock what nobody believes. It's one God. We already said that. If you ain't read the Torah, if you ain't read the Quran, if you ain't read the Bible, if you ain't got no intellect on none of those, you lost out here, my guy. Yeah. I don't care who you is. You are a lost soul. If you don't got no information on none of them books,
and that's the reason
you a lost soul, man.
There's so many lopsided debates.
For real.
Because a lot of people don't even realize what a debate is. That's the reason why it be arguments.
Yeah.
See, debates when two people, y'all got a knowledge about both things.
Yeah.
So y'all sitting there, y'all sharpening your tool.
Yep.
Like I got knowledge about the Quran and I got knowledge about the Bible.
Yeah.
You got knowledge about the Quran, you got knowledge about the Bible. Now you giving your insight, you got, and I'm giving my insight, and then the other people that's around that's listening, they know about it too. So now they're gonna know if it's correct or not. You be able to pull up your books, you know your books and all that. That's what it's about.
That's why this world, that's why we in the position we in right now, man. That's why it's so much separation. Look at the different religions. Look how many. We know it's one God. We know Buddha is the same God we call Jesus. Allah, it's only one. He got 99 attributes. You know, it's only one God. But if people was to put all these religions to the side, look how the Palestinians and the Israelites been killing each. They doing it right now. Yeah. They talk about it in the Bible, but they doing it right now. They divided us. And they conquered us. Yeah, because once you could get a person to disagree, you could separate them.
But everything you saying right now, Chuck, is real. Yeah. But these things been going on since the beginning of time. All of this stuff, war, hate, all that love, everything been going on for this.
Wars is the biggest wars.
Yeah,
what? You know something?
That's another thing I should be reading. They used to get it in back.
We all know that. People that's listening to this right now know that. Yeah. People know that. When they listen to what we saying, everybody know that.
They know it.
But everybody is not taking the steps to make it better. Right. And everybody knows that.
You want to know why?
That's simple. That's a simple equation.
One of the reasons from what I see why is it's a lot of the older brothers, you feel what I'm saying, is they like to point a finger instead of looking for a solution. Mm-hmm. So the younger generation, they looking at it like, if you wasn't here and you wasn't helping me throughout all this other time, now you want to try to say something and then you're not saying it, you talking down, like you telling them, like you're not telling them like how to better it or how to correct it. Mm-hmm. So that's when it comes to, that's the reason why now they got it out with the unks and the YNs. Mm-hmm. They looking at it like they done formed their own community because as of when I was coming up, the older dudes that step up, they be like, yo, nah, what you doing? What the fuck is you doing? Yo, nah, you
talk about that all the time.
Nah. They don't do that no more. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? To the point where it's like they don't even have a respect for the OG or whatever. They talk to them the same way they talk.
I ran across a couple of young dudes saying exactly what he's saying. Man, you heard it. Saying, yo, man, y'all niggas left us, man. Y'all niggas don't give a fuck about us, man.
No,
don't try to get me now. You know what I mean? I've been needing you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like a couple of young dudes already told me that, man. You know what I'm saying? Dude called me Triple OG and all. I'm like, what's Triple OG, man? Damn, I look old like that. No, but I'm just saying that they respect me. But the reason why they respect me, because I talk to them right. You understand? I talk to them right. Even when we go on the island, when I get a conversation with a dude, I talk to them right. But a couple of dudes, and it can't be made up. A lot of them feel like, yo, they doing what they doing because OGs, man, dudes ain't step up, man, and come grab them, man. Like you said, we growing up, we got grabbed all the time. But you know what happened when them conspiracies, remember that happened in the 80s and the 90s? They took us all off the streets. They did that on purpose to make that happen where we not around to grab them. We was going to give you 28, minimum 10 years on a conspiracy. You ain't get caught with nothing. We was gone. You know what I'm saying? Though? That was the divide and conquer by the powers that be.
That's a fact. That's a
right. A lot of dudes on the way between 88
they put a stain on the black
98.
Man.
Yeah, 88, 98.
88, 98?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Between 85, I'm gonna say between 80 in early parts of 90, everybody eating minks, gators, cars, Chuck running around. Chuck wasn't that slim at that time. This nigga running around, banging dudes' heads, fly dude. yo, V, you gonna take my rings off right quick. I don't, you know what I mean? And all that, so he always got rings and all that. You know what I'm saying? You know. But yeah, me and Chuck, I grew up with this guy, man. He know me, I know him, man.
Hey, yo,
You know what I'm saying?
Supposed to throw a boat ride. This nigga V pull up on me in the tunnel. Now I went to his shop. He had a couple little salons, not little, but they was nice salons.
Yeah.
You know, he had his shit together. He had it together. So I was supposed to meet this nigga. We was supposed to throw a bus ride at Bear Mountain. But something happened, and I missed this call, and I didn't show up or something, right? So I see this nigga V in the tunnel. This nigga standing at the bar, he keep the bitches around him. He at the bar, he got a little dime mix, all that. And nigga said, yo, man, he said, yo, why you ain't called me? The Godfather. That nigga said, yo, why you ain't called me? I said, yo, I was bit. And I'm explaining, I said, yo, I was bit like he the Godfather. I said, yo, I was busy, my nigga. He said, yo, we don't do that, man. That's my nigga, I love you, but that's one of the stories.
Yeah, we had a motto back then, G's up, hoes down, man.
And I remember
Like when your man, like if Doc called me,
me and
Keith or Ted, anybody call, and it's a situation or whatever, you got to break out, man. They lead them later, man. You got to pull up, man. And we stuck by that, man. So that's how we kept our thing tight. That's why we lasted how we lasted, because we had rules, man. You know what I'm saying? We had codes and all that. We had beepers back then too. At you 911, man.
That's right. 911.
911, huh?
Hey, yo, this is my word. Like, now, I'm going to tell you, social media, fuck.
Yeah, it's twisted out here, man.
Yeah, you gotta, cause it took away, like I said, it took away that excitement,
Yeah.
and it's making niggas lazy.
You know, you took away the creativity and the figuring it out.
You can't
Yo,
figure it.
I remember
You can
a
just
time
Google it.
when
You don't
we
gotta.
had to put
All you gotta do
water
is say what you want to
before
do.
the chick.
It's giving you the blueprint.
We
You don't
didn't
really
have
gotta.
social media.
You don't really gotta think.
Yo,
That's
it
the reason
was
why
a
you don't
better
appreciate
thing
it.
staying
Exactly, you
on
don't
the
appreciate
block.
Get it so
But
easy,
you-
it's
you
like,
know,
you
everybody
don't
on the block
appreciate it,
this
like-
now on their phone. So,
Watching the
you know,
news today, Governor Hochul, right? She's banning cell phones in schools, right? I'm like this. The teachers are saying about the kids. Now, we got kids in our program. Yo, the teacher said they can't get their attention because they always fucking with the phone.
Yeah.
They're unteachable. Every time the teacher say they look up, they playing with the phone.
But
They
it's
put it down
crazy.
and they pick it back up. So they banning
But
cell phones,
Catholic
man.
school, my other son's school, they check their phones in.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what I'm
Check their
saying.
They
phones
got to
in.
check them in.
They check
People
them in.
always do these late. That's a lot. Just from what you saying with that, the structure that people do in life.
Right.
They always looking for the shortcut. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? Like say even with with the police. Like if something happened, instead of just like say like on a block or something, they want to come and shut everything down.
Mm-hmm.
When it's their job to take care or deal with the find out.
Yeah.
That's your job. We
Yeah.
ain't supposed to tell you.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
your job to figure out what's going on. If it's a disturbance, and find out what a disturbance is. Don't just come and be like, yo, all the blocks from this block all the way down there is getting shut down because of one situation. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
People be
They
that's the
not
same
policing
thing.
right.
You're not. It's individual.
Think about it, when we was young, we were a little older
Everybody
than you.
gotta.
Not to cut you off, but when the police came to us,
Yeah.
we already knew a time where we out. Yo, you see the joint? Oh yeah, here you come, I'm out. We out.
Yeah.
We out. We gave them their respect.
That's right.
That's all they wanted. When you leave, listen. When I leave, y'all come back. When I come through, y'all know what it is, right? We out.
That's all
Then we
they-
come back.
But
Yo.
even that right there, the way you said that, they trained us to think that's respect.
Yo.
That's not respect. They just trying to look at us still as boy. Hey boy, you see me coming, you know
No,
me to
but
set a third. Now,
when you hustle,
that's what that is.
back in them 80s, and I witnessed this with my eyes, B.
Yeah.
In them 80s, you respect them police, they gonna respect you, man. The hood niggas that had them beats coming, I remember I saw this with my own eyes. My brother came out the building, God bless the day, 117 Lennox and 7. The blue and white car, remember the old ones? Shit pulled up right on my brother and my cousin Max. Max with the green 850, the big money green F-150, pulled up on him. Max had to be about 18, 17, and asked that nigga, they said, yo, y'all making a lot of money. I was the little nigga, I wasn't hustling then. I used to just go over there with my, he said, y'all making a lot of money. He said, yo, just give us $500 a day. He said, we'll make sure y'all don't never go to jail. This is the police, the blue and white. Telling my brother, and my cousin was like, yo, I don't know what y'all talking about, man. Police was like, all right.
And another reason why they did that back then, because these police now, they make bread. Back then, they wasn't getting no money.
Yeah.
They really wasn't. They got all kind of plans now.
Yeah.
Even the COs.
Yeah.
But back then, they really was putting their life on the line.
Yeah.
They wasn't getting no real money. But the reason why I was saying that when they came, we moved out the way, because Chuck is right. When they left, once he left,
Nah,
we
I
could
get
rock
it.
out. Right
Nah,
there.
I get it.
We could rock.
And they
But
was more quick
when
to
I
kill
come
a
to
nigga
smooth
back
out the
then
way.
too, so
Yo, we ain't beefing.
Yeah, so
Yo, ho, let's talk for a minute, man.
Yeah.
But you know,
You know what I'm saying? We eating too much. They ain't trying to mess that up.
it was a type of them making us feel inferior.
Facts.
When they pull up and we throw the drugs and move,
But them days are long over.
that made
These old stories.
them feel
that's a
inferior.
fact. That's a fact.
So
That made them feel.
now back to what you were saying. So now you reading books. Now you're on your way home. What came after that? What's the next step after that?
When I came home or when I'm about to go home?
Process going home.
The process to coming home is actually they sent me down to Queensboro, so actually that was right there. So, and that was like, far as the eating, nobody don't like to go there because you don't got the microwaves and you gotta use the hot pot. You know what I mean? And all that. Even though I know how to do that from being up north, it was just. But the only good thing about it is close. You're gonna get them visits. You know what I mean? Guaranteed that's you in the boroughs, so they coming through. But on the way out, when I actually hit, it's like a lot of people that gave me certain advice. They was like, "Yo, it's crazy out there. If you got a violent felony, you ain't gonna be able to do nothing. You gotta
Discouraging you.
Yeah, so I had a job like the second day I was home. It was like it's all about how you want to be.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So I had already made up my mind. I was like, I wasn't trying to come back to the jail. I had to figure something out. I knew I had different talents, and I knew I had access to certain people that was doing their thing while I was in. So I basically came and started dealing with the music. I started dealing with a tourist company that I still deal with. You know what I mean? So, a tourist company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a tourist company. So one of my mans, he got a tourist company. So it's like basically, you know what I mean? That's a big thing. Black owner. Shout out to my man Joe. You
Shout
feel
out
what
to
I'm
Joe.
saying? Yeah. So after that, it was like I got into a situation when I came home. I caught a temp. That was like after I was almost home for like a year. I caught a temp. I took it to trial. I beat it. You feel what I'm saying? It was like but I still had to sit up for like 2 years. I was on the island fighting it for like 2.5 years. So
You was only home a year. So your first bid when you did the 8, you had a lot of family support.
Yeah, facts.
So now how your family looked at you, you've been home a year and you put that charge.
My family different. It was like it's like half and half. Like some of the older women is like into the church and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? And then a lot of the like my sister, my cousins and stuff is like they know what it is. So it's like there was still the love, the support. Like it's like we big on family stuff like that. It was still showing love, and they kind of like knew the situation was messed up. So basically it was like.
So the first time you copped out, this time you took it to trial.
Yeah, I took it to trial because like I was always taught it's best when you do something when you got a situation by yourself. When you got something with a bunch of people, it's like you don't really know what's gonna go down. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you gotta see. So now, if you go to trial, there's somebody doing this. That's a big risk to take if everybody ain't on the same page. You feel what I'm saying?
That's definitely a good way to look at it. 'Cause like you said, the first time it's 4 y'all, you want to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
This time you feel a little more confident, like you're by yourself.
Like, I'm by myself. Like it's like I'm listening to the things that they saying. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, you feel what I'm saying? Then they did a lot of bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? Like even the arresting officer, like the way he did it, he took a picture of me with his cell phone before we did the lineup. He came and took a picture of me, so the dude already seen me. Instead of 30, he like, yo, this is the dude from the number that he got out of his phone. So he kind of like lined it up.
Yeah, that's foul
You
play.
feel what I'm saying? So that was like foul play. And then they admitted that on the stand. And then the dude who actually got shot, when he got on the stand, like it was his cousin that was telling. The dude who actually got
not
shot.
him.
Yeah, not him. The dude who actually got shot, he got on the stand literally and said, like, only reason why I'm here today is because the police told me I'm going to jail if I don't come here.
But
I
you know,
don't know who shot me. I don't know how he looked. And then he like he got on the stand and actually said that, like.
but you know, the police mess up a lot of cases. How they just let shit be
So it's basically
by
like,
them fucking with shit.
yeah,
Made
that's a
shit
fact.
worse. Yeah.
Nobody in my lineup looked at, like, you know, you're supposed to get people that look
Yeah.
really similar. Nobody, like, nobody in my lineup looked at the same.
Did that on purpose.
They did it on, it's basically like they did it off of basically like, oh, we got this phone call, this number, this is his number, this gotta be him. He telling this is the person who called you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he probably didn't even know who called him. You told him, you know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
it's on record, oh, you doing all these things, so that was a blessing, like, and
made
they
it
was
2
still
years
trying to
for it.
put a nigga lights out, yeah.
So look, right? So we got a very compelling story, right? But I think our listeners, Jay, we got a track. Can we get this track in, man?
yeah,
And then your missus, she a little tired, you know what I mean? So
that's
we gonna make this work out.
Yeah.
We got,
Let's play
you know
the
what I
track.
mean?
Let's play the track.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got the track.
We got the track.
We got the
Fast life, fast cars. Everywhere we go, niggas know who we are. Brooklyn, Harlem, everything foreign. Pardon, Barclays to Garden, everything scoring. Fast life, fast cars. Everywhere we go, niggas know who we are. Brooklyn, Harlem, everything foreign. Pardon, Barclays to Garden, everything scoring. Won't stop. Fast life, fast cars. Everywhere we go, niggas know who we are. Brooklyn, Harlem, everything foreign. Pardon, Barclays to Garden, everything scoring. Fast life, fast cars. Everywhere we go, niggas know who we are. Brooklyn, Harlem, everything foreign. Pardon, Barclays to Garden, everything scoring. Won't stop till we all got mansions. Foreign things looking like they all got hands up. Every day a movie, Google trying to brand us. Gucci bag Draco with the love handles. Candles in the hood for the blood sample. Some make it, most don't, that's a thug anthem. Funny, a nigga you love got his whole hand in. The nigga you hate, damn, he didn't even stamp it. You feeling like your man from another planet. 357 the weapon, she never jamming. Hurts even more knowing who really stamped it. Paper boys the family, never broken, champions. Fast life, fast cars. Everywhere we go, niggas know who we are. Brooklyn, Harlem, everything foreign. Pardon, Barclays to Garden, everything scoring. Fast life, fast cars. Everywhere we go, niggas know who we are. Brooklyn, Harlem, everything foreign. Pardon, Barclays to Garden, everything scoring.
Shake time, get busy time. Put a glizzy nine, bitch, give me mine. Regular, leaning on the raggle. Foreign things show love when I blow through. Hop out, whole block, about to pop out. Half a boom extendo, about to rock out. 115th and Lennox, I'm from the sack. Blood, cuz, whatever. We at, you talk bricks? Man, I saw a ton of them. I done did shit New York Freddy did. I done hid shit New York Freddy hid. And I just did a New York Freddy bid.
Fast life, fast cars. Everywhere we go, niggas know who we are. Brooklyn, Harlem, everything foreign. Pardon, Barclays to Garden, everything scoring. Fast life, fast cars. Everywhere we go, niggas know who we are. Brooklyn, Harlem, everything foreign. Pardon, Barclays to Garden, everything scoring.
The concept was he's from Brooklyn, so he by the Barclays, and he was in Brooklyn. And he showed Biggie murals. Chuck is from Harlem, so he was in Harlem, and he was in Madison Square Garden with Nick's place. So that's pretty much what the concept of it.
Copy. I thought they couldn't see me where the video was
Nah, they
playing.
could-
That's
they
why I
could
thall
see
the
it.
video was playing.
Nah, they could see it.
So,
They could see it,
all right,
yeah,
copy,
live,
copy.
live.
So that's why I thought the one that you was gonna be playing, I was gonna rap it down.
Yeah, that's
So-
what you're gonna do next. We're gonna wrap it up right now.
No, I would have rapped the whole way through it. I thought they couldn't see me on the thing. I thought I was basically rapping for the other cameras.
Yeah, you can see you good. You good money. But we gonna hit this one up right here as soon as Jay pull it up.
Put that work in.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
So you was saying you was talking right before. This way you could load it up. We don't have no dead spots on it. It sound crazy till he ready to load up your video. You was talking about now you beat the temp. Right there, your whole mindset changed. Like, yo.
Yeah, because my daughter was born while I was in that time. You feel what I'm saying? So that's one of the main things that like made me like really want to change over and calm down. Like seeing her, and that like I didn't even really expect that. Like knowing when you had your first like that feeling. Like when I saw the picture of her, and it was just like I looked at stuff.
Oh, so
totally
you
different.
was
I was
in
locked
there
up when she was born. But
So
I
you
got out
missed-
before her first birthday. You feel what I'm saying? So I still made it.
So you
to
caught her
first
walking
birthday,
and
yeah.
Well,
She
you
was-
found
she was
somebody
she was at my trial.
You say that I'm
Like,
no
my baby
good
mom's
for
like, my
you.
daughter, she was at the trial, so people said it's
Yet
definitely
you
a
ask
farce.
me,
Oh, this is
what would I do?
Yeah, Jake, you turn that up.
This
This is all I've got to say to you.
Well, I guess you can see music is my medicine. Designer shoes, jeans is American. Designer weed be in fairyland. Keep lock, unlock, please keep it elegant. I try to tell him from the get-go. I got the bulldog with the blue nose. Big pussy cat, he can smell lows. One sneeze will blow right through the tissue. Don't want your mama saying bless you. Calling my name, tryna help you. Damn. I know they gotta stress you. I know you know I do it the best too. Big body Benz wearing the best shoes. They said them boys weren't in the bed. Stop it, stones in the chains of pocket watches. You sitting at a table of bosses, so watch your posture. This pink champagne with lobster and smoking oysters. G5 first class tickets, a hell for choices. Masterpiece painted with blood, still call it gorgeous. Pigs, I'm too big for my britches, talk to my lawyer. Well, I guess you can see music is my medicine. Designer shoes, jeans is American. Designer weed be in fairyland. Keep lock, unlock, please keep it elegant.
Don't know what you got.
That was tough right there. So before you go, anything that you wanna tell the people?
Shout anybody out, your links and all that.
Shout out the whole Paper Boys. Shout out my man Chuck. Shout out APE, Animal Planet. Shout out Bad Guap. Shout out my wife. Shout out all the stuff that she got going on. Shout out my family, you know what I mean? We just lost a big piece of the family, you know what I mean? My uncle just passed away, so that was a big loss for our family, you feel what I'm saying? He was like a key
bless.
factor. Shout out to my man Nice, Worldwide Opinions. I got a show, like I'm gonna do all of y'all before I leave, so it's just basically shout out all of Brooklyn, anybody that I forgot, my man Far Kels, all of y'all, you know what I mean? Scrap, free Nuke, you feel what I'm saying? It's like I got a lot of shout outs if I was to give to it, man. Shout out to everybody. If I ain't say your name, man, I still love you the same, man.
There you go.
That's a fact.
And before you go, my brother, can you tell them what podcast show you on right now?
What podcast show we on? We on the Beat 139.
There it is.
And
Nah, y'all know what it is.
That's right.
And it's lit.
100%.
139. Harlem's #1 podcast.